Get ready to be captivated by the remarkable stories of convicts who outsmart the system and manage to walk away from their day in court. We'll take you through the heart-pounding moments, reveal the hidden secrets behind each escape, and analyze how these events have forever changed the landscape of courtroom security. This is
Criminals Unleashed.
This video was taken in Benton County Justice Center in Washington State, where a judge had just found guilty Gerald Hyde III for methamphetamine possession. Now that the court session is over, the inmates are now taken back to jail. Not until Gerald finds a way to escape from security's eyes. He is seen going back into the courtroom, removing his shirt and using it to cover the handcuffs. Takes a quick look around and makes it outside, where he will ditch the famously known orange slippers and make it all the way to the street. The achievement must have been a great feeling for him, but not one he got to enjoy for long, since the police caught up to him 2 hours later when they found him at a friend's house. Next, we're going to talk about Alonzo Perez, who is being charged in the murder of Muhammad Robinson. It all happened when Perez and an unknown woman stopped at a Vegas food restaurant. Once someone failed to hold the door for Perez, they exchanged some words and Perez then shot Muhammad. The FBI apprehended Perez and handed him over to the North Vegas Police Department for questioning. At 11:57 a.m., Perez is left alone in the interrogation room, handcuffed to a metal bar at the table. As he waits, he starts to look around the room and snaps his already worn down cuff using his body weight. After the great effort, he remains calm while planning his next move, and after a few minutes of surveillance, he figures out exactly what he's gonna do to get out. When he's ready, he starts to climb through the ceiling, and just like that, he is gone. It took the police about 40 minutes to even realize that he was gone, and it took them an overall 5 days to find Alonzo. Once they did find him, they added more charges to his already hefty case, including 2 more murders and a stabbing. If Alonzo is found guilty of these charges, which are murder, felony escape, and grand larceny, he can be sentenced to death. Was arrested in possession of methamphetamine. But what they didn't know is what else he was possessing. His legs. He takes off. Now he is going, and gone. Let's look back and see how everything happened. Watch how Garrison tries to make his break while the cops have their back towards him. He then splits the officers, and the third one is no match for his speed. While he's on the way down the stairs, Officer Ben Reno takes a leap of faith but misses horribly. Once that happens, Nicholas makes it all the way outside and escapes. It took deputies 4 days to locate him. After they were able to locate him, they added additional charges to his case. As for the deputy who gave it his all with that leap, he suffered broken ribs and a minor concussion, but eventually made a full recovery. Outside of Benton County Circuit Court, defendants are being transferred to the county jail, including Diego Jose Sayas Martinez. He is being charged with making terrorist threats, battery, and stabbing a man. His bail was set at $100,000. Watch how the deputy walks the defendants to the bus. That is Martinez right there. Like the other defendants, he has handcuffs, but his feet are free, and he decides to go for it. and he just gets away from one of the deputies. He starts to be chased, but one of the officers stays watching the rest of the defendants. Martinez makes it to the parking lot as one of the deputies is right behind him. Despite the officers trying his best, the defendant is always a few steps ahead. He makes it over the fence, and with that, he is free. But not quite. Later that day, a tip comes in letting the police know that Martinez was hiding under their house. Once brought back to jail, Martinez's bail was set at $500,000, and they added a third charge of third-degree escape. We go to Meigs County Courthouse in Tennessee for a family case. 33-year-old Rashad Hawkins was just given jail time for failing to pay child support. But before he was taken into custody, he dips out the second floor courtroom and jumps off the ledge down to the first floor. He drops by a plant, gets up, and miraculously makes it out of there, still holding the paperwork that he came in with. Now let's look back at what happened. Since there is nowhere to run, the officer is chasing Hawkins in a slow manner. Hawkins noticed this and decides that the best way to get away is jumping from the ledge of the second floor down to the first. The deputy thinks about following him, but it's too late. Amazingly, after the drop, Hawkins was okay and walked out of the court. It took police 20 days to find him, and the only reason they were able to find him was from a complaint that came in about an individual trespassing a family's backyard. Once he returned to court, they added plenty of charges and remanded bail until his next court hearing. Now, as we come to the end of this episode, I want to thank you for joining me on this thrilling exploration of some of the craziest courtroom escapes. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel for more captivating content. And as always, stay curious, stay informed, and stay engaged. Until next time.